Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
What a face. We're here to watch.
A little bit sleepy, but maybe I should go grab an energy drink real quick.
Maybe, go for it.
Yeah.
I'll describe what we're watching. We are watching
in
a world where people have giant robot suits, but they don't fight with them yet. I'm just kidding. So we're watching Genlock, Season 1, Episode 4. I haven't heard any news about Season 2. The episode is called Training Daze, which I'm assuming is a training montage. And if it is a training episode, I'm going to be just a little upset. Just a little bit. This is just a very personal thing for me, is that I want them to get to the fighting. I know that, like, this is more realistic. It's like taking its time, and I can appreciate it when a show takes its time. But the part of my brain that I walked into the show and I thought to myself, oh, it's just Rooster Teeth's attempt at a mecha anime with CG and big name actors. But there's never in the history of the show has there been fighting robots. Maybe a little bit in the first episode. Jace, you can concur with me? No fighting robots yet?
Not really.
Okay, I was just complaining about... Well, I say complaining.
By that you mean combat between robots?
Yes.
I've just seen robots come in and take care of the small fry.
I've been complaining about how there's not enough... It's get to the fighting. I'm sick of waiting.
Hold up. Okay, continue.
But that's just because I'm a fucking monkey brain right now. I'm monkey braining when it comes to this show. Which, the fact that there hasn't been any fighting isn't a huge criticism for me. It's not a huge deal breaker. It still has charming characters. I really like McLeod, which is the green one. I think she's very cute, and she curses, which is kind of hot. And that's why I'm dating Emily. How old are they supposed to be? I just realized. I think McLeod is the youngest. Doesn't Kazu have like a goatee or something? Something that makes him a little older?
He's probably upper college age is what he looks like. Maybe a little after.
And then there's Valentino, who she's probably in her mid-20s at least. The only reason I remember some of these names is because I was editing these. Chase is Michael B. Jordan. The yellow one is... I don't remember her name. I'm just going to look it up just so I know. Valentino is the purple one. Kazu is the red one. And McLeod is the green one. Don't know what her first name is. Her name is Cameron McLeod. I'm just Googling Genlock. The yellow one. Yasmin.
It was something like that.
I wonder if we're going to get because you know how there's a vacant suit that was meant for the person who ended up being a traitor or whatever?
This guy? Well, it wasn't a traitor.
It was meant for somebody, but I'm assuming that person was killed and then replaced with the spy.
Yeah, because the other guy was compatible with Genlock.
Maybe we'll eventually get that sixth person. He'll be like the Green Ranger to our group of Power Rangers at some point. I think I liked the last episode. I did like the last episode. I'm pretty sure the last episode was my favorite of the three so far because
they're all doing some training.
They're doing training. It's fun. They're actually in the robots, and some of the fun character moments are sticking out. I'm pretty sure Cameron McLeod will continue to be my favorite character, mostly because she's voiced by Maisie Williams, who I think is pretty funny and is a good actress. And then let's just see. I do consistently love the jokes about how Michael B. Jordan's character is not there. I think the last episode, Valentino called him a ghost. He's like, I take offense to that. All right, let's go. You got anything to say?
No, sir. Just so you know, Patreon is a thing.
Patreon is a thing. We don't do all the reactions for this show. We're going to be full length because I didn't feel like editing these down. But if you want early access, pledge $3.
If I wasn't hooked before.
Really? Okay.
I am now.
Okay, we're going to go back. Remember when she was going through the different outfits? You guys want to be pirates? You want to be gangsters? What did she say when the ruby outfits popped up? Because that's a pretty
Huntsman?
fun... Sci-fi.
Fantasy Warriors.
Fantasy Warriors. Oh my god. Why is she a rabbit? They're all humans, and she's just a rabbit. Okay. So, I like the idea that they're adding stakes. You can't just be in your armor forever. There's a limited amount of time you can be in the armor, the robot. That's why they have to fly them in, and then they download or upload and then download is when you go back to your human body. And yeah, I would assume that they have to bring the Chase's tube with him, his container. Yeah, with that fucking joke of Fantasy Warriors. What a fun Easter egg.
But what the fuck was that thing?
Just another giant
was
robot.
Was that a Grim robot,
no,
basically? That's what it looks like.
It's just some insane robot or whatever. We'll find out. Maybe it was like somebody who... I can imagine it being like the bad guys who they uploaded somebody into a robot, and then, I don't know, maybe the human body was destroyed, so they're just stuck in the robot and they're just crazy. There's a limited amount of time you can be in the robot. Plus, there's like... the robot has limits. Like, remember Chase ran up that hill really fast and then he powered down?
Maybe the bot overheated or something?
Something like that. And so Kami's robot got busted up, and it's going to justify her making new mods. I also love Miles Luna's character. He's like, oh, I can mod my own mech, and he's like, well, you need authorization and this special application, which I am now giving you, but you can't tell anybody. It's like little moments like that. And then I'm glad that they actually talked over the what's Miranda and Chase about their relationship and how like I'm not annoyed anymore because they've talked about it. Like they've had time to process information and it's not annoying because it kind of was annoying. Yeah, so it's better. Yeah. And there was fighting in this episode. So I literally have no more critiques of this show.
Oh, bullshit. I know you're going to have more critiques later.
I know, but like... And it does... I will
when
say
are we
this.
getting season 2? Because it still only has season 1.
Yeah, and only 8 episodes. Can you imagine if it ended on like a huge cliffhanger? That'd piss us off.
That would really piss us off.
Alright. They still have to like work with like... What's the main error of them as an efficient squad? Teamwork. They don't work well enough together. Which is pretty cliche, but I can enjoy cliches when they're done well. And this is fun. It's fun. A movie or a show can be cliche as fuck, but as long as it's fun to watch, I will enjoy it. Take a look at Aquaman, for example, the Aquaman movie. I enjoy that movie, even though it's full of cliches. Like, the movie is enjoyable, but the script is really bad. But I still give it a thumbs up. This show, it's a thumbs up.
Is Arthur even supposed to end up with...
That lady?
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, she got kicked off of Aquaman 2.
I heard about that because of the crazy shit that's been going on. I don't really know, but I hear like people don't like her anymore, or I haven't been paying attention.
You know who that is?
That's the lady from Zombieland, number 407 or whatever her name was. The lady who was like at Columbus's apartment.
That was the same person?
Amber Heard. Amber Heard is her name. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
She was with Johnny Depp.
In what?
Okay, I don't know if they were. Huh?
Oh, like a I don't know.
In a relationship. I don't know if they were married. I don't know that.
No,
but
I don't think
apparently there is a shit ton of evidence that she is hella abusive towards Johnny Depp.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was abusive.
Nope.
I don't know the details. I just know it is like Johnny Depp was in a messy divorce, and that's why he's not.
Okay, yeah,
and that's why there's.
Okay, then they were married,
and that's why he's not in movies anymore.
He got kicked out. He got kicked out of the Fantastic Beasts series because of.
Well, that movie, the second movie was trash. All right.
What's your point? He shouldn't have been kicked out.
No,
he's
but I mean,
the victim.
They're also not making any more movies.
We're
back to Genlock. So yeah, I am so glad that like at the halfway mark, it switched. You know, because before this it was like we got to watch Genlock today, but now it's like we get to watch Genlock. You know what I mean? My problem with the suits right now is that they all look the same. So in the opening, they're all customized. Really cool customized. And then it's just really dumb to me when... I'm not saying it's dumb to implement this, but it looks silly when there's this big robot and their weapon of choice is a little gun. Which you can drop. It's not connected to the armor.
Shouldn't it just be like a Samus outfit where where the gun is connected to the armor?
Yeah.
Or the robot, whatever.
Yeah. Or like in RoboCop when the gun comes out of his leg. You know what? Okay, you know how Kazu has like a red costume, like a red mech in the opening? He's got like armor, like samurai armor. I want him to have a sword. Giant mech with a sword, like in Pacific Rim. And that is like the reason I had those expectations going into Genlock where it's like monkey brain giant robot fights is because of Pacific Rim, okay?
What is monkey brain to you? Why do you bring that up?
It's just monkey. It's just a term for being like a dumbass, but like who who wants just cool things to happen with no substance. Like, it's a term. All right. So it's because when I walked into Pacific Rim, I expected to watch one thing. To watch giant robots fighting giant monsters. You know what I got? Exactly that.
And?
That's the mindset that I was going into when it came to the show. But there's actual, like, plot and story and characters and development in this show, and I wasn't ready for it. And that's why I'm pissed off. But I should be pissed off.
It's great.
Because there's effort. Oh, and apparently his mom and sister died. Can we talk about that? I don't even know what happened. I know they were in, like, the city, New York, when it was attacked in the first episode.
What year are they in? 2072 now, by this point, I think?
Something like that, yeah. So I didn't know that they died, because it didn't really say anything. I just know that New York got attacked, but then Chase stopped it when he, like, crashed his jet into the thing, or whatever, the EMP. No, he activated the EMP, and it fucked up his jet, and then he crashed. All right, let's wrap up the episode. You got anything left to say? Just a reminder, if you want to watch reactions to next week's episode, $3 patron, if you're watching this on YouTube. Or, actually, you wouldn't be watching this on YouTube. Whatever. Just know that $3 on a Patreon gets you early access. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We'll see you guys in the next one.